Guys, if you love the Mont Belvieu area, but not the Mont Belvieu pricing, then this video is for you because you're still zoned to Barbers Hill ISD. You get all the amenities that you would have in one of those communities in Mont Belvieu, but you're starting in the 250s. Come on, let's check out this home. Right above 2,000 square feet, they've used this really well. The space here is really well designed. As you can see, you have a really good sized living area right here going over into your kitchen, which I really do like that they have this half wall with kind of a little island right over it, so you can have some bar stools here, because as you can see, you really don't have that much space for a huge dining table. However, you can have a nice breakfast table like they do here with a few bar stools right behind it, and this should be more than enough space to house a family of 6 or 7 to eat and sit down all at the same time. Your living space, really well done and spacious, is what they're putting more emphasis on. As you can tell here, it's more about where everybody's going to be gathering and hanging out. And I really do like the fact that this whole wall here, how wide it is, it gives you like enough space for what they did here to kind of build an accent wall, or for you to get creative with it. And this room right here at the bottom is going to be super important for you, especially if you have a mother-in-law or an elderly person that you need to be taken care of, which I'll show you right now. But let's take a look at your kitchen. Your kitchen is not enormous, okay, guys? I'm not going to lie to you and tell you, oh, this is the biggest kitchen ever. But for a home that only has right above 2,000 square foot, they did a great job with this layout here. As you can see, there is a rolling island. So this one's not fixed. This one's a rolling island that they put in here for the design. If you get rid of this, you do have some space here to move around. But as you can see, there really is enough space to use the kitchen for what it needs to be used for. It's not a huge kitchen. It's not a kitchen where you're gonna have 4 or 5 different people in here, but it's a good enough space, especially at 2,000 square foot. I like how they installed this wall here. So really, you could do some floating shelves, kind of like what they have here. I was talking to my sister about doing this in her house, but she really doesn't like the fact that you can just have stuff that's out in the open. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about floating shelves out there. There's enough space here for your fridge, along with either a small little coffee bar. They have one over here, or you could do that as a wine bar. I always recommend the little wine bars in your kitchen. Your backyard, you do have the option for your patio. As you see here, it doesn't automatically come with one, but you can get a patio if you want to. Lot sizes are going to vary. Again, this community is at the very inception of it being built, and they have plenty of other phases. So it really depends where you're getting the home and at what time you're getting it, on the type of lot sizes you're going to be able to get out here. And again, you guys always know that these lot sizes are shaped differently, so you have a few to pick from. And then right now, if you're building from the ground up, well, you have quite a few to choose from. Now, let's check out this room down here. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I'm starting to see builders do this a little bit more, and I like the way that this builder in particular laid it out. So if you don't have an elderly person living with you, this could be a great guest room. That way you don't have to worry about running into your guest whenever you're in your owner suite and it's nighttime. Your owner suite is upstairs, which we'll take a look at right now in a little bit. But I mean, this is really good for a guest room or even a mother-in-law's den. Well, not really necessarily a den, but a mother-in-law's room here. It's pretty spacious, has its own closet. And then what I really like is that it has its own bathroom as soon as you walk out of the room here. And it's a full bathroom. So you have one full bathroom downstairs, and then you have some more upstairs, which we'll take a look at right now. So let's go ahead and go up there. While we're going upstairs, let me tell you a little bit about the community. So we're not in Mont Belvieu, Texas, right? It's where everybody wants to be. But if you want to avoid that $400,000 price range and still be zoned to Barbers Hill ISD, if you care about the school district, or you just want to be near to everything that's coming to the Mont Belvieu area. Right now, we're in the Cove, Texas area, about 10 minutes away from Mont Belvieu. And the starting prices here is from $250. And this builder in particular, Centex, hasn't been here before, and they have like 2 products. So you can think about it like Ralph Lauren and then Ralph Lauren's purple label. What we're in right now is going to be the Ralph Lauren version, their Arbor collection. Then they have their Villages collection, which is their purple label collection, right? The prices are ranging from $250 all the way up to about $340. Their square foot, you're going to be looking at $1,200 for your starter home, all the way up to about $2,600. And actually right now, let me flip the camera because we're in your owner suite and your ensuite bathroom. So let's check this out. take a look at how spacious your owner suite is. And it's a beautiful day. So you get this room lit up properly. You're looking at, I believe it's 14 by 14 for this owner suite here. So you have enough for, I believe this is a queen size bed or a king size bed. And of course, some end tables, you can turn this into a little reading nook for yourself here. End the day or start the day there with a good book, maybe your Bible or a Tony Robbins book, whatever you want, right? Even maybe a comic book, depending on who you are. So then you're gonna go right into your ensuite bathroom. Now this one doesn't have a his and a hers. I haven't talked to the sales rep if we can switch that out, which I'm pretty sure you could if you needed to. But for this one, it has a one sink only. Then you have this like weird nook right here that's not closed off. And in the future, I guess you could close this off if you wanted to, or even extend your shower into a full shower if this is not a supporting wall. But you're gonna have a walk-in shower, no tub in this one. Your closet, good size, nothing too crazy, but spacious enough for two people for sure. I mean, you can get this little section, she can get the rest, right? I always make that joke. It'll get old one of these days. Now, let's go take a look at the rest of the rooms up here, because you do have a loft area or an upstairs living room or game room, however you want to, whatever you want to consider this. And it's really good size. As you can see here, they have a nice living room set here. You can actually fit maybe another chair on that side if you wanted to, enough for you to hang a TV here or TV on that side. And I love whenever builders are leaving some space or a little nook for you to put a desk up here. So if you wanted to, you might not have an in-home office in this one, but you could use something like this for that. Now, one thing that I really do like, especially if the room downstairs is just going to be a guest room, is that your laundry room is not going to be taking up space at the bottom floor. Because as we know, this one's only 2,000 square foot. You have your washer and dryer right here upstairs where your bedrooms are. You can take it right into your bedroom once you're done, fold your clothes and put it up, right? Same thing for the kiddos. Now you do have another 2 bedrooms up here and another full bathroom. This is going to be one of your bedrooms. Again, I'm telling you guys, these builders, they're doing a great job with the square footage. You would think that a home that's 2,000 square foot, the rooms would be tiny. These rooms are not that small. I mean, they're pretty spacious, along with the closets here. Nothing too crazy, nothing to brag about, right? But for a kid, this is more than enough. Then let's check out your next room. Then we'll end off with your bathroom. This is going to be your other room up here. Again, see, they got the Barbers Hill logos up here because that's where you're zoned to. As you can see, there's enough space here to do a little desk off to the side. You still have a nightstand over there and another pretty much for your clothes for you to put up there. Why am I going blank on that word? This is going to be your closet area. I think this closet is a little bit bigger than the room that we just walked out of. This is going to be your final bathroom up here. Full bathroom with a tub, of course, tub and shower combination there. Single sink. Now I'm gonna take you guys outside and tell you about what's coming to this community. It's not done just yet, but they're working on it. You're going to want to see this because this is not going to be a basic community. They got some awesome amenities coming here for only $900 a year. That's what your HOA is gonna be. So come on, let's go check them out. In your community, you're gonna have all of this right here. And I'm gonna flip the camera around because there's just so much for me to mention that I don't want to forget. So I'm gonna show it to you guys while I read it. Here in this community, all for $900 a year for your HOA, you're gonna have a resort style pool, an outdoor recreation area, pickleball courts, playground, a putting green, and a lot more stuff is coming here. As you will be able to see right behind me, they're already started working on that. And I talked to the sales rep. They said that by the end of next year, or by next summer actually, they're gonna have the pool up. The parks and the putting greens, they're hoping that that will be done by the end of this year. And as you can see, they already have a slide up there somewhere over there. I'll go get some video of that. But on top of that, right, on top of your amenities, on top of the starting point being $250, being zoned to Barbers Hill ISD, this community here in Cove, Texas, which is probably something that nobody really talks about because they don't live in this area, but Cove, Texas, their water system is very, very harsh. There was a brand new community a few minutes away from here where some of my clients who bought a house there, brand new, a few years back, within a year, they had to replace their boiler because of all the hard water. So it made the boiler go to waste. And I even had some other clients who bought in that area who right away decided to, you know what, we're gonna put a water filtration system in here to make this soft water. Now those systems there are about $7,000. I know because my sister got one of them recently. So this is gonna save you about $7,000 if you wanted to put a water filtration system in your house, simply because this community already has its own system for the whole community. So you're not gonna have that problem if you decide to buy here. Now, if you do decide to buy in Cove, Texas, somewhere else, you know, let's take a look at that. That's gonna be a heads up, something you need to look at. But for now, that's what this community has to offer. If you want more information about this area or any other area near Mont Belvieu, Texas, and you don't wanna pay that price, it's okay. I have other communities for you. If you want more information on this one, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here to help. I help people just like you upgrade, sell their house and buy a new one, or even if you're looking to relocate, I'm here for you. Feel free to reach out to me. All my information is down in the description below. I'm Giovanni with the Living East of Houston channel. Until next time.